Well, my 5 holiday traditions when my kids were growing up was we always started off around Nick's birthday, which is December 9th, and we would go out and we would get our Christmas tree. And we would come home and we would be so excited because we found the perfect tree. And then what we would do is I would make sure all the ornaments were set out and ready to go, because I wanted you guys, when you're little, it's hard to keep your attention span going. So then we would put the tree up, and so I would have you, we would reminisce through all of your ornaments, like whether it was the tuna fish can with your picture in it, or it was the popsicle sticks that you made and, you know, again with a little message written on it, or it was the turkey that you insisted went on the tree. But we would just, every single ornament that would go up, we would talk about. And I always made it a special event, and you know, I would make a really pretty cheese tray, but of course it was the kind of cheeses that kids would eat, like American with pickles, and you know, because that was your guys' favorite thing. And so it was just in hot chocolate, and we made it a fun night. It was something that we all looked forward to, and something that to this day I miss, having my family together and decorating the tree. But you know what, that's what's wonderful about memories. Some of the other holiday traditions was the day after Thanksgiving. So it was before Black Friday became a crazy Black Friday. We would make a trip downtown. And so there was Pogues. We would go to Pogues, and they always had Mr. and Miss Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. And Mrs. Claus would bake cookies. This is when it was fun. And the kids would sit around and they would have story time. And then you got to see Santa. And then we would go to Macy's and look at Macy's and how they decorated the windows of Macy's. And then you all got a little bit of spending money. So that meant that you could go and you could pick out a gift for each other. And so that was one of my favorite. And then of course we stayed downtown to watch the tree being lit that evening. So that was one of our other traditions that we had that was fun. I think traditions are very important to families because, you know, I think first of all it helps you to be committed in saying, you know what, I would really like to do this, or I'd like to be there, but you know what, Sundays are the time for my children. This is when we have dinners. I think it's also, it also gives you something to look forward to. And also, it makes us more responsible as humans. And it also helps our children to understand that being committed to something is very important. So even if it's our traditions of Sunday night at Grandma's house, or Sunday night is family night, whatever your tradition is, I think it's important for us to set them so our children know to carry that forward too. Well, it's really been a lot of fun sharing with you my traditions from the past to the traditions now in the future. I love telling stories. I think that that's so much fun for me, and I love being able to share with each and every one of you. But most of all, I want to wish my extended Pure Romance family a very, very Merry Christmas, and most of all, a very healthy and prosperous New Year. Merry Christmas, everyone.